Yeah, hi Blair. Well, first of all, many congratulations on the call. Just explain to us, well, the moment you hear it, I suppose, and has it sunk in?
Uh, Still hasn't sunk in though. Still in a bit of shock to be fair. But I found out as soon as training finished, we were out on the field and a couple of the boys came up to me just saying congrats, and I was a bit confused, didn't know what for, but yeah, then they told me, so it was cool to find out with the boys and celebrate with them a bit.
And what about the reaction of family members back home?
Yeah, I had to wait until 6 o'clock until they woke up. But yeah, I called mum and dad pretty much as soon as they woke up, and yeah, they were stoked. Still half asleep when I was talking to them on the phone, but yeah, they were stoked. And after talking to them, they sent me a message a bit later as well. So yeah, it was cool.
And I suppose your mother especially, because it's through your mother. She's from Tonoreval, am I right in saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So what about her? She must have been obviously over the moon and emotional, I bet.
Yes, yeah, had a few tears. Yeah, she was stoked. She's always wanted me to wear the red jersey, so yeah, hopefully I'll get my opportunity in November. And yeah, she was over the moon.
This has obviously come very early in your development and coming over to the Scarlets. But I suppose you would have had that ambition, or you would have had that option, if I can put it better, at the back of your mind.
Yeah, like when I was coming over, I always I wanted to push for the Welsh squad. Definitely didn't think it would happen this fast. So it was quite a shock to me. I'm absolutely stoked for the opportunity. But yeah, I had it in my mind. I just didn't think it would happen this quick.
And will they be coming over in a few weeks' time? I mean, there's just a few weeks to get the flights booked and so forth.
I'm not sure. They really want to. Unfortunately, they've already booked flights for a couple of weeks later for when we play Glasgow. So they were planning on watching one of my Scarlets games, but whether or not they can come a bit earlier or not, we'll see. But hopefully.
And in terms of how would you describe yourself in terms of a player? What kind of a winger are you? What are your strengths, focuses? How would you sum yourself up?
I'd say I'm an attack-minded player. When I've got the ball in my hand, I feel like I'm dangerous. But my work on's definitely been the defensive side of the ball. Had a lot of work with the coaches here. JP's been a huge help to me. Just been getting alongside him every training. Just trying to see what I can do better. That's been my main focus since coming over here. Yeah.
And we just spoken to your head coach, Dwayne Peel, who was an instinctive player, a very creative player, and it's part of his mantra, obviously. But we've seen yourself, we've seen Tom Rogers, obviously, finishing brilliantly. He's
Yeah.
the same kind of player who wants to be on the ball all the time.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, in the Scarlets, everyone in our backline's dangerous with the ball in our hands. We just have to figure ways to get it to everyone and give everyone opportunities. I think our last couple of games we've managed to do that, which, yeah, it's been exciting to watch and exciting to be a part of. So, yeah.
You're obviously coming in fresh this year, so wouldn't have had experience last year. It was a tough campaign, but this block has been encouraging. If you can finish on a high against Zebre on Friday, but it could even be better, given that you just missed out against Connacht and Benetton, obviously on the opening weekend.
Yeah, 100%. I think like even our losses, they were very close games. Obviously drew that first game. So I think it shows a lot of promise in our team, and it shows the quality of players that we have here at the Scarlets, and it shows what we're building. As you mentioned, last year wasn't the boys didn't get the results that they wanted, and I think we're building on that. We've definitely got a good environment here. Everyone wants to win. We're all competing. Starts at training. Everyone's putting their best foot forward, and yeah, we're just trying to win and try and create that winning environment here at the Scarlets.
Well, all the best for Friday. All the best for the next month or so, and hopefully your parents can get those flights booked.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Thanks very much. I'll let everybody get in on the
Uh,
act.
Hi Blair, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. Congratulations on making the squad. Have you spoken to any of your Scarlets teammates who have been regulars in the Wales squad about what to expect?
A little bit, yeah. Just spoken to a couple today that said it's going to be tough, but it'll, if you get stuck in, you'll enjoy it. So, yeah, I don't fully know what to expect, but I know it's not going to be easy, although I'm willing to accept the challenge and, yeah, get a part of it.
Yeah, like you mentioned in your previous answer about how your sort of defence has been to work on. Well, I think most people would agree that you've done quite well in that aspect of the game, but presumably, like at test level, that's where you're going to be challenged, isn't it? Like aerially and defensively.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, the players you'll be coming across are just going to be that next level higher, International rugby is going to be a step up. Obviously, I've never played that before, but I'm excited to be a part of it. And yeah, I'm excited to face the challenge.
Yeah, and presumably, your hope is when you do get onto the field that you do get the ball in the open spaces because you obviously you are a player that can sort of hurt defenses when you're given a bit of space.
Yeah, well, as I said, like that's what I think my strength is. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get the opportunity to get on the field and yeah, get the ball in space, as you say. And yeah, hopefully show what I can do.
Have you been to the Principality Stadium before to watch a game?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it was when obviously growing up in New Zealand, I suppose, you would have naturally watched a lot of the All Blacks, but did you make a note of watching Wales games? Were they how did it go down in your household? Did you support Wales first or New Zealand? How did it work out?
Personally, I was a All Black supporter first, and Wales was a close second. But Mum was always Welsh supporter, so whenever the matchup came about, it was yeah, everyone wearing black, and Mum was in the red top. So it was yeah, a funny dynamic.
Yeah, well, you'll have to wear the red top now.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
um, growing up, were there any players that you really sort of looked up to at all? That you sort of maybe sort of I don't know try to model your game on?
I mean, growing up, not too much. Like I idolize players, as everyone does. The Bowden Barretts, Dan Carters, Ben Smith, Izzy Dag, all of those kind of players. But I think as I got a bit older, more high school age, and Damien McKenzie started coming through, just seeing what he could do, obviously smaller stature. I thought I played a similar game to him. Obviously now he's moved into that 10 role. Um, but yeah, so I guess I kind of looked at the way he played if I was going to base it off anyone, but I was more just uh, enjoyed watching rugby and tried to play my own game, really. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Well, it's been great chatting to you, and good luck for the weekend and for the November games with
Awesome.
Wales.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi Blair, good to see you again and many congratulations. When we spoke to you last up at the Vale, you were talking about how you were very aware of your Welsh roots growing up through your mum. Did that extend to her ever trying to teach you the Welsh national anthem? Because you're going to need to have that now in a couple of weeks' time.
No, I haven't. I haven't learned that yet, but I'm sure I'll be practicing in the shower or something. But yeah, I'll definitely have to get onto that.
And has your mind started to wander yet? What it will be like, 60,000, 70,000 at the stadium if you get the chance. A lot of players who come there from visiting countries talk about it's, the experience. Can you even begin to think what that's going to be like? Yeah.
I'll be honest. Since being named, I have been a bit in shock. Like, and today at training, you try and focus on Scarlets first while we're here. So I haven't thought about it too much, but yeah, I'm sure after our game this weekend, leading into the camp, I'll have a bit of a thought around it. And yeah, I don't know what to expect though.
And I guess, you're one of 8 in the Wales squad, but you, like a lot of the other players, would pay tribute to what the forwards have done this season, because I guess you guys in the backs need the ball from them, and they've really been stepping up, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think, the amount of players from Scarlets that made the Welsh squad and the amount of players that could have made it as well that were very unlucky and missed out shows the quality of our team, our results, the way our defense is held. Our set piece has been one of the best in the comp as well. So, yeah, definitely have to give credit to the forwards who have held it down for us.
And not only 8 from the club, but 2 from your house with you and Mr. Bumtree. So, what's his reaction been?
Oh, he's stoked as well. Yeah, I mean, you have to be when you get the opportunity to play, international rugby. So he was stoked. We went out for dinner last night, as a little celebratory dinner. But yeah, we're both chuffed.
Well done, and more than anything, just make sure we enjoy the experience.
Awesome. Thanks, mate.